special to me. And but I have stood almost in the exact same place Abraham Lincoln stood on the October the 17th of 1863 to dedicate the cemetery in Gettysburg. My oldest son said, "Pop, we're going to Gettysburg," so we went up. Got to do that right there, almost the exact same place. But it's a special meaning to me. It goes like this. 407 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We have met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who gave their life here, that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us the living to be here dedicated to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is for us rather to be dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause which they gave their last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain. And that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. 272 words. Like, Coach, how you learn it? Well, I learned it one verse at a time. But it talks about study, preparing yourself. And the war ended, President Lincoln said this. All right, he's going to make this statement. For the firmness of the right as God grants us to see the right, let us bind up the nation's wounds and care for the orphan and the widow that are born the front of this battle. So, this is very important to me. I see my daughter-in-law back there. I was blessed to go to her classroom and speak to her fourth grade class and deliver the address. And read about Mr. Lincoln's whiskers. 11-year-old girl influenced the president. She brought some whiskers, thought he'd be more elected. We got through making some photographs right there. And a little fourth grade boy, after we all those hands right there, came and looked me in the eye. He said, "Are you real?" I may look kind of old. No, but